In this interesting episode, we are talking about the following interesting thing. Zwane says we are building a new Kaizer Chiefs, a Kaizer Chiefs that will be like Mamelodi Sundowns, a Kaizer Chiefs that will emulate Mamelodi Sundowns. He says that look at what Sundowns is. It took a little bit of time to build this type of Sundowns, but look now, this Sundowns, there's continuity in it. Kaizer Chiefs are in the phase of building a team that will be like Sundowns. So I'm about to give you more about that. So if you are interested, then please do stick around. To those that will stick around, guys, if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, guys, it is free of charge. Now, hey guys, it is very interesting. The things that are mentioned by Zwane here, they are very much interesting because, I mean, honestly speaking, he spoke about the fact that, do you remember that it says that many times Sundowns were hovering upon upon relegation, but the management did not fire Pitso Mosimane because Pitso Mosimane was in the process of building a team like it is right now. And after building that team, look at the team. So I'm going to give you more about that, where he spoke about the fact that after Pitso Mosimane has properly built this team can go a long way with enjoying the success that was laid by Pitso Mosimane. So I'm about to, in fact, let me not spoil what Zwane has got to say, but let's just get into it, guys. He says the following: when you look at the way things are right now, you will maybe say that it will take a while, but I can assure you that we are getting closer, said Zwane. Yes, if you look at the result, I will make an example with former Sundowns coach Pitso Mosimane. When he was at Sundowns, several times he was close to the sack, but the president believed in him. And look at Sundowns. Look at where Sundowns is. Even now, he's no longer there. It is almost 2 years since he left, but there is continuity. There is a pecking order in terms of players who are coming in at the different age group and all that. And when they bring in players, you can see why they are doing that. That's what we are trying to do right now. Not that we are copying Sundowns. I mean, Chiefs has done that several times in the past. It's just right now we haven't getting things right for some reasons. The competition is very stiff. Sundowns made it one very interesting. Orlando Pirates as well, and there are also other teams. There are no longer small teams. All of the teams are equal because of the field. It is 11 versus 11 in terms of quality. So obviously we have to change the approach a little bit. We have to tweak in here and there and be firm in the way we want to play as a club. Win or lose, Sundowns will still play with the same tempo, with the same rhythm. You can see the self-belief in their players. If you look at their team right now, when they play, they have that intimidating arena. They get into the field, they have it in their mind that they already won. They are more like us when I was still playing. We also had that. We will intimidate the opponent. We were so confident and we had that arena, which is something that has been lacking in the team right now. And that's why we are focusing on bringing that back. It is going to take some time, but as soon as we get it right, we will be ready to compete with the best. Okay, what an interesting statement. Right, there's no denying of the fact that Sundowns has been dominating the game. There's no denying of that, and whether we like that or we hate that, it's neither there or here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly speaking, it's neither here or there. Sundowns has been dominating the game. They've got quality. The only thing that I keep emphasizing when it comes to Mamelodi Sundowns is that they have killed the competition in order for them to remain on top, and that's what I hate about them. You know. Other than that, it's a good team. It's a good team, and we need to appreciate the fact that this is a good team. Apart from that, there's nothing much we can say about the fact that they are doing well. They are doing well, and there's nothing much to comment on it. They are doing well, and we need to emphasize on that one. So, but then we've got Kaizer Chiefs saying, no, we are rebuilding, we are going towards that. And you know what, guys? I believe that Zwane, you know why? Because I'm looking at the new sporting director. Hey, this guy is not playing. Hey, if you look at what the new sporting director Kaizer Chiefs is saying and what he's doing, this guy's not playing. You can tell that Kaizer Chiefs will go back to their former glory. Like it or not, Kaizer Chiefs will go back to their former glory. So it's a matter of what can I say? It's a matter of maybe signing good players right now. If they get it right during this transfer window, believe it or not, and maybe I'll make an example. If they decide to get a coach, if they can get a coach who knows how to play good football, and a coach who can play carpet football, and then sign players according to that, believe it or not, Kaizer Chiefs is going back to their strength. But I would like to say I believe in the new sporting director. Junior Kaizer down. The guy is not playing. The guy is not playing. If you're looking at the things that he says and the things that he implements, no. And when you're looking at Junior Kaizer when he speaks, you sense no fear. He speaks with authority, and he's not begging. You know what I'm saying? And he's serious about it. And you can see certain things, and it's clear, and it doesn't change, and it doesn't beat around the bush. He says very loud and clear that Kaizer Chiefs is a team that has got a lot of old players. It was not a secret, and it says, I'm going to trim that. A man that speaks boldly like that and never sugarcoat things and say, no, there's an experience that is needed. And it's like, no, this team has got old players, and I'm going to trim that. It is my responsibility, my duty number one. I'm going to trim the squad. And then he says, no, when he was asked about the way Kaizer Chiefs is playing, and then he's like, no, this is not the type of football that a team like Kaizer Chiefs should be playing. We are going to change that now. The plan is, the way he speaks, he doesn't beat around the bush and sugarcoat things. He says it the way it is. And man, he means business. I've been watching the interviews, live interviews, I'm looking at the way he says things. It's not a guy that fears things. He hits straight to the problem, and he tells you this is the problem. And he says things that you yourself, you see. You're like, okay, Kaizer Chiefs have got old players, yeah, and Kaizer Chiefs have got some ordinary players, and he agrees on that. Kaizer Chiefs are playing good football, he agrees on that, and then the interesting part is that he says, I'm going to change that. There's nothing much about. How can I say this one? There's nothing that is much more exciting and much more interesting to the ears of the fans than to hear somebody that acknowledges that there's a problem and also says, I'm going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? And also the execution. And we know for a fact that certain players come next season, certain players will be leaving Kaizer Chiefs. And some of those old players will be leaving Kaizer Chiefs. And I like the fact that the confidence and the straightforwardness and the execution, it seems like he is so irritated about what he sees, and he wants a change, and he wants it now. So I believe it. I believe him. I trust him. I don't know about you guys. Let's get into the comment section below and let the conversation begin right now.